Morning everybody, it is Saturday the 22nd of September, it's 10:30. I've been up for quite a long time. Jack came into my room at 2:30 this morning and said, "Mum, I feel sick." So I followed him out to the bathroom to be confronted with a big puddle of sick on the floor. So he'd already been sick, and then he was bad again into the toilet a couple of times, so I had to, sort him out and clean the bathroom floor. 2:30 in the morning, which was nice. He went back to bed. Then I think I gave him some Calpol then. Put him back to bed, and he came back in I gave him like a sick bucket, the bathroom bit. And he came back in about 5 o'clock and said he'd been sick again. But he'd had a drink of water, and I think it was just too much for his stomach, so it came back up. And then about 7 o'clock, Tobin came, because I got up at 6. Tobin came down about 7 or just before and said, "Mum, Jack's been sick again." So he's not been sick since, and he's had some Calpol and kept that down. He's got some ghastly wind, so I take it it's going to go the other way as well. So I've had to cancel our weekend plans. We can't go and see poor sister because she works within the NHS, so any sickness for them, they're off. They have to be off. So she doesn't want to get sick, and she avoided her sister all of last week because they were sick. They'd had it, so yeah, good times. So Portia's doing him some toast now, see how that goes. It's poked up a little bit. Germs they get to us, so I'm hoping none of us get it, because I could do without being off work. And obviously if the kids are sick, they have to stay off school for 2 days, which is, I understand it, but the same doesn't apply to work. You can't, they don't give you 2 days off because your kids are sick. It's, and it's hard to find anyone who will have them when they've got a sickness bug, because most people I know who aren't at work have got kids, so they don't want their kids getting it. So anyhow, so hopefully he's on the mend now. I have finished the elephant. He has his tail. I don't know why I decided he's a boy, but I did. So yeah, all done. Tail is actually, it's got the cut off bit of some tights, because I used tights to house all the stuffing. So it's got the cut off part of a tight, or one of the tights I've used for like one of the limbs. So I've tied it at one end, and it's only a short bit. This is actually stuffed with the leftover yarn, the tails that I'd cut off that I showed you yesterday, and then tied at this end and sewn on or hooked on. So elephant is all done. And then last night, I'm on the creaky chair, sorry, sit the elephant up. Last night I started another project and finished it just before. I just had to play top trumps with Jack and Paul. We played Harry Potter top trumps. And Jack won. I was helping Jack with the numbers and trying to beat Paul, and we did. So I've made jellyfish for Tobin. Now Denise is the one she the one she makes takes one bowl. This took probably 1.5. Probably will not do a tentacle that long again, but I was following the pattern. But it's strange, the pattern I found, I'll link it below. I don't know if that's the one Denise uses, but it's not for, it's not specifically for this yarn. It's just for normal sort of DK or worsted or whatever, but it works. I think I used a 6.5mm hook on Denise sent me. And hi Denise, did I say hi? Denise dear, and then Denise, my other friend Denise, sent me the hooks, so thank you. Too many Denises, sorry, I got confused. So it's got the little skirt around there. So you're supposed to start and make the bottom section first in the tentacles, but I started on the head last night. Because I thought, I'll just do the head, the head body part, and I thought, oh no, because when you get down to here, you start making the skirt, but you join the bottom on at the same time. So I was like, oh, follow the pattern, Kim. So yeah, you do tentacles of different lengths and stuff, but the first one it tells you to do one, like do a chain of 40 and then one single crochet and then increase in the next stitch and do that all the way up, which is why that one's not very curly. The next one it tells you to just single crochet back, but that won't give you any curl, so I ignored it and did 2 in each. I think I've pretty much done 2 in each. That's probably one and then an increase because it's not very curly. But yeah, so that's for Tobin. I wouldn't do this for a littly with this longer tentacles because it could be dangerous, I imagine. So hopefully you will like it. He's not seen it yet. I like this little of white where it's like pulled. And I think they're 15mm eyes because they're the biggest ones I've got. But isn't it cute? And it's nice and quick. So I don't know what to do now. I suppose I should think about some Christmas plans. Looks like I'm going to have a fairly crochet heavy day because we can't really go anywhere. Mr. Jack being poorly. Yeah, so just be bumming around the house, I think. I could tackle the ironing, but I really don't want to. I have no oomph for it. I could go to the gym, but again, So we'll see. I've got to go and get Tobin off the switch because he's been on it for ages, and I don't even think he's done his teeth yet. Oh no, he's done his teeth. I don't think he's dressed. Sorry, my watch is beeping at me. So yes, I'm going to go and show this to Tobin. See what he thinks of it. Got to use my new stuffing on both of these, but yeah, it's nice stuffing. The other stuff I had was quite dense. This is nice and squishy. It's not mega soft. Not like the Habico stuff I had to buy from our local haberdashery shop. That's super soft. But you don't touch it after it's in there. It's not like you're going to feel it. This has got tights in it as well to hold the stuffing in. Even though the gauge is tighter, I thought it's probably just easier to put it in tights, in a leg, and do it up. So that's that. So I'm going to go and give it Tobes and see if I can get him. Well, he needs to get off the switch. He needs to do his homework. And then we'll see what we do for the rest of the day. Maybe if Jack perks up, we'll go do... Well, I won't go out, but... I don't know. Maybe go for a little walk or something if he's feeling better. But I want him to go to sleep. But he's just trying some food now, so that's the real test. Paused on toast and it smells really nice. And I ate my breakfast quite a few hours ago. Maybe I'll have to have a slice of toast. Yes, so I will catch up with you in a bit and let you know how the day's gone and what I decided to work on. See you in a bit. Bye. Hi everybody. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. I've just been and done the food shopping for the week. We could have technically done it tomorrow because we're not going to see poor sister now, but I just didn't want to risk it in case Jack wasn't well. And if he is well, I'm sure they'd probably rather go for a walk around the park than go food shopping. And I've still got a ton of ironing to do tomorrow, so. Yeah, Paul and Tobin went to the park. Went for a bike ride together this morning while I stayed and watched Jack. We flitted around different TV programmes he wanted to watch, and he was fighting needing a nap so bad. But then he was really restless, and then he sat up and said, I'm going to be sick, and he was sick again. But he had a cracker, probably about 1 o'clock, cracker and butter and a little bit of cheese, and it stayed down at least. So I bought him some Lucozade while I was at shopping. So yeah, we might try him on some soup or something later. But after he'd been sick, he crashed out and had a bit of a nap, thankfully. Only probably about 20 minutes or so. But yeah, it's better that he's had some rest, and looks like he's on a downer again at the minute. He has had some medicine, but whether it's wearing off, shouldn't be. But I don't know, so I've stocked up on medicine and we'll just see how we go. But this is like the longest he's been without throwing up, and he has had food, so fingers crossed he's coming out of it, bless him. He's being very brave. I hate being sick, but it's you know, he's not cried while he's been sick. He cried because I think his fever was sort of at its peak, and he was, "Mum, I don't feel very well," and he was boiling hot and shaking and not feeling good, bless him. So but yeah, hopefully he's coming out of it now. So yeah, food shop is done. I'm gonna go and peel some potato in a minute and do homemade chips. With what? I don't know. Because I don't know what Jack will want to eat. I'll figure that out when I talk to them. But I wanted to show you, I started a new project while Jack was fighting sleep and then actually sleeping. So this is going to be, it's spinner yarn crochet, and this is one of the reindeer like 2D stuffy things she does. Yeah, she. So it's going to have like a colour work sweater. So I think this is, it's not that colour. It's more of a burgundy. That's, oh, I don't know, so a redder burgundy than that. God, that's not coming up right. Anywho, that is an Aldi yarn. That is, I think this is one of the ones from QD's that my friend got me. This is a Stylecraft special DK. This is just some chocolate brown I had. I think I'm going to use, oh, she knows now. I've got another like beigey colour that will be shading when I get up to the face. So cute. And then I've got a paler colour. I think it's, is it King Cole Top Value or something? Little beard. Oyster colour, but I'll tell you when I get to that. But yeah, I'll link this pattern below. Thought I'd have a stab at something Christmassy. There's the back of it. So we'll see how that comes out. But you do front post and back post double crochet here, so it's got like a rib on the jumper. So cute. I've wanted to make one of these for ages. She's got a load of Harry Potter ones up at the minute. It's Hagrid, and it's got like bubble stitches or whatever for his beard. So if I get into doing these, I could make a load, couldn't I? Yeah, so that's what I'll be plugging away with tonight. Hopefully it won't be another sleepless night. I'm quite tired. But it's one of those things you're in mum mode, I suppose, or parent mode, and they need sorting, so it doesn't matter how tired you are. I think that's how I got through them being newborns. To be honest, neither of them were like too bad newborn. They slept through quite quickly, really. But yeah, there have been nights with Tobin as he got, still baby, but not like newborn, where we've had unsettled nights with him and I've just stood and rocked him for hours. Or my back. I remember having quite bad backache. But it's all good now. Tobin's at that stage where he very rarely wakes up, and he's going to be a horrible teenager that I'm going to have to kick out of bed. See, me and my sisters were never like that because we're a family, for a house full of early risers, but I'm going to be fighting it with 3 men in the house, aren't I? Who don't like getting up as early as I do. As long as I can come downstairs, blowing itchy nose, drink tea and crochet and be left alone, fine, I won't wake them up. When they're teenagers, I'll have the whole downstairs their house to myself while they lay in their pits. That's fine with me. Okay, so I'm going to go and get this uploading, go peel the potatoes and see what's what, see how Jack feels. Yeah, so I hope you've had a good Saturday. The weather has been miserable. I don't know, it's good to get out of the house. Jack's going stir crazy. He's like, it's so boring being sick. I'm like, I know, darling, but you've just got to ride it out. So they're watching some film Paul's found on Netflix or Amazon for them. I've just bought them little stationery sets and a bendy ruler each, and some Simpsons Tic Tacs that were reduced to 50p each to cheer them up. think it worked. I didn't get a thank you straight away. I had to give him the look, the "you're forgetting your manners" look. Anyway, I'm going to go because I'm waffling. So I will see you tomorrow with the usual, oh my god, I hate ironing thing. And hopefully a better jack. Hopefully it doesn't transfer to anyone else. Fingers crossed. So I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, guys.